the release of Wake Up and Live, Walter Winchell was offered $10,000 to make a personal disappearance. Hand mail.
Hey, Winch, your severest critic.
Ben Burney, how are you?
How are you, old boy?
Glad to see you, Tootsie. Hiya, sugar.
Hi, Winch. Hiya, fellas.
Hi, Ben.
What's new with you? I haven't seen you since Hollywood.
I've been down in Florida.
What are your plans now, kid?
Oh, I'm going to open up a new floor show.
Yeah, and if we got a singer that'll knock you on your ear, boy, is she dynamite. Is she spontaneous combustion?
Who is she?
Eugenie. Eugenie.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of Eugenie? Never heard of Eugenie? Say she's the hottest thing to come out of Europe in years. She knocked them dead in Vienna, slayed them in Budapest, and embalmed them in London.
You wouldn't kid a kidder, would you?
No, Sugar is right, Waller. She's marvelous. And by the way, Waller, you can do me a great personal favor. Give this little gal a good boost.
I'll do more than that. I'm going on the air in a half an hour. I'll give her a real send-off. Come on over and listen.
Oh, thanks, Waller. That's wonderful.
It sure is, Winch. In fact, I take back what I was just thinking.
Look, girls, there's Walter Winchell and Ben Burney. Oh. Mr. Burney, will you please autograph my book? Mr. Winchell,
Well,
please.
glad to. Here, Waller.
Please, fine.
Well,
Thank you, Mr. Burney.
not at all. Here you are, Waller.
Thank you.
Don't forget to leave a tip, Popeye.
Thank you, Mr. Winchell.
No. Say, you can't talk that way to me. I'm too sophisticated. Hello.
Hello. Anything hot?
Nothing but the weather.
Never mind, Lenny. Ben, how do you spell that girl's name again?
Eugenie. E-U-G-E-N-I-E.
Yeah, and don't forget, Winch, you have to all the crown heads of Europe. 1 minute, Mr. Wolf.
Thank you, son. Come on, fellas. You can hear it in here.
Oh, my darling.
Oh, night after night, I long to hold you in my arms. Every night in Florida seemed like a year. Each little wave whispered your name. Each little star sent a message of our love. And the moon, the moon.
Oh, darling. My arms ached to hold you. My heart burned. Oh, I couldn't see. I couldn't think. I couldn't hear.
No, my love. Kiss me. Kiss me.
No. Not now. Not here. Think of Winchell. Think of Burney.
Must we? Must they always stand between us? I won't kiss you tonight. Until then, every moment will be an eternity. And every second...
Get out.
Joan!
Get out and stay out. You flea farm. Just telling them, ain't it, boss?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you Walter Winchell, America's one newspaper, whose famous column in newspapers from New York to Honolulu is read by millions daily.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. America, Cuba, Canada, Alaska, and all the ships at sea. Let's go to press. Flash, New York. Mary Ellen Royce, Broadway showgirl, is the new bride of Cliff Markey, heir to the typewriter millions. This is her 9th marriage. To reporters, she said, it's nice work, if you can get it. Flash, attention Boston editors. Check on the rumor that the socially prominent Curtis Offers will soon anticipate another blessed event. Flash, New York City. Here is something to make Ben Burney sit up and take aspirin. The old maestro has asked me to call attention to his newest discovery, Eugenie by name. He's been touting her as the toast of Europe. This is to tell you, Mr. and Mrs. America, that she is as phony as Ben Burney.
Wife.
Nobody in America has ever heard of her, and nobody in Europe, for that matter. The truth is, she was found in a second-rate London music hall, and the only crowned head she ever appeared before is that of Ben Burney, who is being crowned right now. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that hollow sound you just heard was not an earthquake. That was Burney bumping his head.
That Winchell would be a great guy if his heart was as big as his ears.
Of all the low-down tricks.
Well, it's true, ain't it?
Certainly it's true. But you don't have to make a liar out of us in 48 states, Cuba, Canada, Alaska, and all the ships at sea.
Flash, New York. That certain big shot racketeer, the head of the cleaning and dyeing enterprises, has been complaining of our comments about it. Well, this is just to tell him that I don't take any of them back, and that I'll go right on making comments so long as he goes right on making news.
That Winchell just won't grow up. Driver, cut over to Radio Center.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, winds up another Journal of the Air. And so with lotions of love, I remain your New York correspondent, Walter Winchell, who urges all motor car drivers to go slow. Lose a minute and save a life. It might be your own. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just been listening to Walter Winchell, America's one-man newspaper.
Just a minute, Walter. We want to talk to you.
Now listen, Walter, the mob likes you and they want to keep on liking you. But you took another crack at the brain tonight. Now that's no way for a nice fella to act. The brain doesn't go for it, and he asked us to tell you.
You tell him the best way to keep out of the column is to keep out of the news.
Watch your step, Walter.
Watch your fingers. I wish you'd keep those pests out of here. How can I ever get me work done? What's that?
Well, there's a man outside to see you.
Who is it this time?
I don't know, but it's got an accent.
What does he want with me?
I don't know. He says it's very important.
Tell him to come back later.
Monsieur Winchell,
Yes?
oh, please, you must forgive me for intruding this way, but it is very important that I see you at once. I am the Comte Pierre Raoul de Guérin. My friend, the editor of the Washington Tribune, he sent me to you. He told me you are the only one who can help me.
Shoot this down at the composer. Well?
Monsieur Winchell, I come to see you about my daughter. She is missing, and you must help me
now,
find her.
just a
Oh, please,
minute.
no, Monsieur Winchell, you must not say no.
Wait a minute. Take it easy.
You must excuse me, Monsieur Winchell, but I am what you call very upset. It is our only daughter, and my wife and I, well, we love her very dearly.
I understand, but what's that got to do with
Well,
me?
you see, Monsieur Winchell, 3 weeks ago, Yvette, she left our home in Washington, and we haven't heard from her since. Well, she's here. I know she's here, but I can't find her. You are the only one.
Why me?
Because, Monsieur Winchell, you know Broadway. You see, my daughter, she wants to be on the stage. That's why I know she's here.
You mean she's around Broadway trying to get a job?
Yes, that's it.
Well, that should be very simple. Get in touch with the police.
Oh, Monsieur Winchell, I could not do that. In my position, the publicity, well, oh, it would be very bad, very bad. You see, the Guérin family has been in the service of France for many generations. Never has there been any notoriety. Such a thing as this, oh, it would be terrible, terrible.
Oh, I know, but listen.
Oh, Monsieur Winchell, you cannot, you must not say no. You must realize what it means to us. It's our little girl. We love her. Oh, I appeal to you as a father.
Well, I can't promise you anything definite. But girls like this usually show up at the Broadway chorus call. If you want to make the rounds when I do, that'll be okay with me.
Oh, merci, Monsieur Winchell.
Now, just a minute. We haven't found her yet.
Oh, we will find her. I know we will find her.
I'm going to do the town. Finish the column with the stuff I gave you this afternoon.
All right. Darling, speak to me, darling. Speak to me.
Air, air. Give me air. Air.
Oh, my angel.
Love boat.
Don't let it get you down. New York is a very big city.
Yes, Monsieur Winchell, so it is.
Driver, try the club casino. That's where Ben Burney works. But it's all right. It's air conditioned.
All right, girls, come on, come on, come on. Line up on the right. Now, if you girls have got any specialities, if you sing, you dance, or hook, now's your time to show it. Come on. Snap into it and snap out of it. Quiet, quiet.
There she is, my little Yvette.
Which one?
The little one at the end.
You stay here. I'll get it.
Do you sing?
No,
Do you dance?
no.
Well, what do you do?
Oh, Mr. Bowles.
Hey, boss. She's got talent.
Hello, Ben. How are you?
What are you doing here? This is a chorus call.
I know. I'm here for a tryout.
What's your specialty? The lockstep?
I'd like to talk to one of the girls.
Oh, a wolf in wolf's clothing, eh?
Thanks. I knew you wouldn't mind. Are you Yvette de Guerin? Wait a minute.
Let me go.
Wait a minute. Your father's here and he wants to talk to you. Come on, be a good girl.
I don't want to be a good girl.
He's very upset. Come on.
All right.
Oh, Dieu merci, je t'ai trouvé. Nous nous sommes fait un mauvais sang
Mais
terrible.
pourquoi? Je vais très bien.
Oh, this is the gentleman who helped me find you, Monsieur Walter Winchell. He's a very famous newspaper man.
Pleased to meet you.
Il faut que tu rentres à la maison tout de suite. Ta pauvre mère est malade d'inquiétude.
I'm not going home. I'm going to stay here.
Yvette, je t'ordonne de rentrer à la maison.
Non.
Je commande.
Non.
Yvette.
No, no, and no.
Oh, please, Monsieur Winchell, tell her this Broadway is no place for her.
Your father's right about that, Yvette. Broadway's a very sour place for a beginner. It takes a long time to get anywhere, and besides, you gotta have talent.
But I have talent, Mr. Winchell. You wait here. I'll show you.
Let her go. It'll be easier to persuade her after they turn her down.
But, Monsieur Winchell...
Don't worry. She hasn't got a chance. All those girls are professionals.
Okay, you'll do. What do you do?
I dance.
Okay. Okay. What do you do?
I sing.
All right, baby, give out.
Say, she's attractive. Well, she's got a voice.
Wonderful.
Doc! Give her a sauce of milk and send her home.
Yeah, boss, she's pretty bad, isn't she? Scat, get for home. Scat, scat, scat.
Oh, I won't do.
Why, that flathead. Hey, Ben, are you as daffy as I've been claiming you are? Well, this girl's a fine. I haven't heard anything as easy on the ears in months.
Now, look here, Wally, you've caused enough trouble, you understand?
Yeah.
Now, let me run my business.
You don't even know your business. Here's a girl with plenty of talent right under your eyes, and you can't even see it. Go ahead, sing it again, honey. And pay attention this time instead of those breaks we do. What do you say now?
She's all right, but not for me.
Ben, you're not only dumb, you're dead.
Listen, you used to be able to pick 'em, Winch, but now you're slipping.
I tell you, this kid's got what it takes.
That's right.
She could be a star on Broadway in a year.
Not at my club.
Nah, she ain't got any oomph. In nightclubs, you have to have yippee.
I have got yoomph and yipper too.
Well, maybe you can't see it, but I can. Honey, you be at my office tomorrow at 2:30. I'll see that you get your chance. And when this kid clicks, will you get scallions, but good?
Oui.
But, Monsieur Winchell, this is not what we come for. I want her to come home.
With what she's got? Don't be silly. She's top.
But, Monsieur Winchell, our name.
We can change her name.
Oh, please, Papa, Mr. Winchell is right.
But who'll look after her?
I'll see that she keeps out of trouble. Now, honey, don't forget, tomorrow at my office at 2:30.
I'll be there.
Goodbye, Ben. You've got a very here. Too bad it's going to be empty.
You went for hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, that was the toughest acting job I've had in 20 years.
You were marvelous. You too, honey. I wasn't so bad myself.
Boy, this is going to be the greatest gag in the history of Broadway. Woo-hoo-hoo! So Winchell thought Eugenie was a phony, eh? Wait till he finds out that you are Eugenie.
So I'm a nobody from a second-rate musical, am I? Je vais lui apprendre à parler comme ça. Je vais lui montrer quel point je me chauffe.
Say that in English. How do we know you're not talking about us?
C'est une
So now I got him building up the same girl he tried to break down. I knew he'd go for that big talent angle.
Winch thinks he's a wise guy. Thinks he can pick him.
Yeah. Say, of course, you guys won't print a word of this until the big blow-off.
When's that going to be?
Not until I'm ready to open the new floor show. I want to give him plenty of time to give her a big build-up.
Excuse me, Mr. Burney, but you're wanted on the telephone.
Be back in a minute, fellas.
Oh, there's nobody on the phone, Mr. Burney. It's just me. My name is Steve Nelson. I'm from Boise, Idaho, and I'm looking for a break.
Well?
Well, I write songs, Mr. Burney, and I want you to look one over.
Oh, I see.
It's a good song.
Okay, I'll be glad to look at it.
Then you aren't sore?
Why, of course not.
Well, Mr. Burney, you won't say anything to Oscar about this, will you?
Forget it.
Gee, thanks a lot, Mr. Burney.
Say, I haven't finished with that.
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir.
Look here.
Who was it? Nobody on the phone. The kid thinks he's a songwriter.
Anything wrong, Mr. Burney?
Why, no, Oscar, nothing. Thank you.
That busboy been bothering you?
No, just a phone call.
Thank you, Mr. Burney.
Nelson!
Hello.
You're fired.
But I was just trying.
I told you not to speak to the customers.
So Bernie snitched on me, did
Get
he?
your money and get
For
out.
2 cents, I'd go back
Get
to...
out, you idle.
Well, that starts the ballyhoo. Yvette, whose tones are so contagious, we predict she'll be Broadway's next Sock-Cola.
Yvette?
Sure, that's your new name now. Don't you like it?
Oh, it sounds a little silly.
No, it's catchy. It's different.
That word, Sock-Cola, what does that mean?
Sock-Cola. That means you'll be a wow.
A wow?
Sure, a great big hit. A big success.
Oh, success. I think I knew how to speak English until I met you. Reggie Blake of the Flickers and Alice Ames are closer than 9:15. Closer than 9:15. Now, what does that mean?
That means they're very friendly. You see, at 9:15, the hands on the clock are like this. Very close.
Oh, I see. You mean like you and I will be as close as 9:15?
No. We'll be more like 8:30. Now, about your singing. I've arranged an audition for you Thursday night at the Manila Club. The boss there is on his toes. I know he'll like you.
Oh, you're very nice, Mr. Winchell.
I like to help people who have something on the ball.
Something on the ball?
Skip it.
Skip it?
That means goodbye.
You don't speak English, you speak Winchell.
Bonsoir.
You don't speak French either.
Goodbye.
Skip it.
Well, so long, Emil.
Oh, I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, I've only been in this town 3 weeks. Where am I going to find another job?
Say, can you run an elevator?
For a paycheck, I'll run one ragged.
That's fine. It's a job open at the Langley Hotel. My brother quit. He can't stand the altitude.
Well, say thanks. I'll run right over.
Good luck.
So long.
Hey, wait a minute. Here. If you don't get the job, take some.
Whoa. That's nice of you, Emil.
You need it. And here, a little fish.
You're a pal.
Clever.
Goodbye.
Good luck to you, eh?
Someone da 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 ya dum ya dum da da dum ya dum no 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 da da dum da da dum da da dum da da dum that is driving me crazy.
Say, that's a swell tune. Who wrote that?
A busboy over at Lindy's.
No,
What are you doing here?
I have something to tell you, Mr. Burney.
You shouldn't have come here. Somebody's liable to see you.
Oh, but this is very important. It's about Mr. Winchell. He has arranged for me an audition
Where?
at the Manila Club Thursday night. He says I will be a wow.
Wow. That's okay, boss. The owner's a pal of yours. He'll play ball.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But be sure you take care of Winchell.
Ah, that will be easy. Mr. Winchell and I are now as close as 5 o'clock.
Say, come on over to the piano. I got a number I want you to hear. Bob, run that over again. Sing a chorus, will you, Bill?
Sweet someone, I can't resist you. Sweet someone, oh how I've missed you. Where have you been all these nights, all these days? Where's that smile that keeps driving me crazy? Sweet someone, I'm glad I found you. I'm building my world around you. For heaven sent you and meant you to be a sweet, adorable someone for no one but me. For heaven sent you and meant you to be a sweet, adorable someone for no one but me.
That's what I call contagious rhythm.
Yes, it's Sacola.
Say, it's a great song for you. I want you to learn it. Bob, give me that copy.
When should I see you?
I'll call you at your hotel.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Lahr?
15, please.
Where did you hear that song?
What?
I said, where did you hear that song?
Well, it belongs to Mr. Burney, Mr. Van Burney.
What's the name of it?
Sweet someone. What are you doing?
We're going down.
But I want to go up.
Watch the elevator. I gotta go.
Oh, what's the matter?
He had to go.
There's the post. There's the post. They're off. Galahad goes to the front. Skyrocket's second by a length. Shoemaker is on his heels. Skyrocket's coming up fast. Skyrocket's coming up fast. That's quarter. Galahad's still in front. Skyrocket second. And now Prize Fighter is on his heels.
Come on, Skyrocket.
Skyrocket. Skyrocket's taking the lead. Galahad's second. And now here comes Quick Lunch. It skyrockets the half mile by half a length, but Quick Lunch is coming up fast. It's skyrocketing the stretch by half a length. It's skyrocket, it's skyrocket, it's skyrocket. Quick Lunch wins. So hard, boss? It's only $20.
My eye.
What happened?
The busboy at Lindy's, the kid who wrote that song, he hit me.
The bus... Why... Is he daffy?
I don't know. Get me a piece of beefsteak.
Okay, boss.
Hello, Mr. Bernie.
Hello, Oscar. I want to talk to that busboy, Steve Nelson.
He's not here anymore.
Not here?
Where can we get him?
Haven't any idea. He left no address. Anything wrong?
No, nothing at all.
Dark glasses, eh? It's about time you hit that face.
I need thee to read your column, Winchell. It dazzles me.
Who gave it to you, Ben? One of your fans?
As a matter of fact, Winch, you got astigmatism trying to find a column of yours that didn't mention your vet, your vet.
Listen, by the time I get through, there won't be any column that doesn't mention your vet, your vet.
Oh, gonna show me up, eh?
Show you up, I'm gonna burn you up.
Daily Mirror? Ain't Mr. Winchell's column.
I wouldn't touch it with a tweezer.
I can't resist you, sweet someone. Oh, I've missed you. Where have you been all these nights, all these days?
Say, wait a minute.
Well, never mind, please. I'll take this turn.
Oh, I'll take you down. I want to see you. I want to apologize for this afternoon. I didn't mean to frighten you, but you see, that was my song you were singing.
Your song?
Yes. Ben Burney stole it from me. That's why I was so mad. I went right over and punched him in his eye.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Say, you're French, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, well, then you wouldn't understand about these things. Come on, I'll take you down. It's all right now. I've got it housebroken. How did you like my song?
Oh, very much.
Gee, I'm glad. I like the way you did it. But there's just one thing. You've got to watch out for this part.
Where was that smile that is driving me crazy?
And you mean like this, driving me crazy?
Well, say, that's great.
You really heard that song?
Sure, and I've written others, too, and they're good. I wish we had a piano here.
Aren't you supposed to be working?
Oh, gee, yes, I am. Look, I'm off in 2 hours. Would you like to hear my songs? I know where I can get a piano.
No, I don't...
Swell, 9 o'clock. First floor, everybody out. 7. Oh, excuse me.
Ain't got nothing, don't need lots. I'm as plain as can be. Don't need motors or costly yachts. No fancy trimmings for me. Never gonna have a million. Never gonna reach high. Don't laugh at me, baby, when I tell you my greatest desire. I wanna be in Winchell's column. Honestly, baby, I do. So he can say that I'm that way about swelling in you. I wanna be in Winchell's column. Gosh, if he'd give us a line and give a lot of orchids to Mr. Cupid for making you mine, then he could say we'll middle islet, and when that dream comes true, he could speak of a blessed event, a cribful, a bibful that looks like you. Oh, I want to be in Winchell's column. My, what a thrill that will be. The dots, the dashes from coast to coast, he'll tell the world I love you most. He'll be back in a flash with a flash to say that you were meant for me.
Where did you learn to do this thing?
Oh, I used to be in the Walhoo Glee Club in Boise, Idaho. I used to write the songs. The boys gave me the money to come to New York. I'm going to be a big success here.
You will be.
It's in the bag. Say, you don't work for Ben Burney, do you?
Oh, no, I was just looking for a job.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get it. Do you know what I think of that guy?
I'm a little tired. Do you mind if we go now?
Why, no.
Well, sir, what did you think of our Rheingold Super Deluxe Special? It's really a bargain at $4,500.
Well, it's very nice, but it doesn't quite fit the mood of our living room. Does it, dear?
Well, I'm afraid not. Ça ne va pas avec l'ameublement ni avec les lieux de cuisine.
Défense des jumelles, oui, crêpes Suzette, vous l'avez, ou la coupée, je ne sais pas qu'est-ce que c'est, mais pas sur la façon.
And so I had to come out in front of the curtain 14 times. It was the biggest hit in the history of Boise, Idaho.
You must have been wonderful.
Well, I was. Well, we both are.
There is something I must know. If I ask you, will you tell me the truth?
Why, sure.
Have I got oomph?
What?
In America, a girl has to have oomph and yippee, or she can't make good.
Well, you haven't anything to worry about.
Well, thank you.
Well, I hate to say goodnight.
I will see you again.
You will? When? Tomorrow night? I'm off at 9.
I'm afraid I can't tomorrow night. I have another engagement.
Oh.
But I will see you next night.
You will? Well, aren't you going to slap me?
Well, yes.
Just like in Boise.
I've got a date with my beau. The sweetest fellow I know is meeting me tonight. Oh, yeah, I hope to look all right. Oh. I'm so in love, I don't know what I'm doing. I never have a dream I don't see you in. You've got me hypnotized. Look at those eyes. Oh, what a man. I'm all a flutter when his kisses smack me. He's got a kisser that just drives me wacky. His lips are soft as mush. Look at that puss. Oh, what a man. That head, that chest. Oh, what a physique. Why, you're everything I see. One look at you, and I get weak. My heart is like a pot of tea that's brewing. The love bug isn't biting me, he's chewing. At last I've found romance. Look at that stand. What a hunk of stuff, huh? He rides a Bronco and no one else can straddle. He doesn't even have to use a saddle. My man can make him pace. Look at that grace. Oh, what a man. He won the hurdles in the Coliseum. He'll show his trophies if you want to see him. His medals are his pride. Look at that stride. You think that's bad? Those feet and those legs, those dimpled knees. I can love him with the greatest of ease. He's my man without the flying trapeze. He always looks so debonair and dashing. He dresses in the very height of fashion. He always looks so cute. Look at that suit. Oh! Oh! Oh, what a man.
Are you nervous?
A little.
Well, you don't have to be. This man knows a singer when he hears one. Just be yourself and you can't miss.
So we run out of the money.
Oh, hello, Walter.
What are you fellas doing here?
Well, I invited them over. The boys always write up the show here, so I thought it would be a good idea to get their opinion.
What's the matter, Winch? Afraid to let the boys hear your nightingale?
Not at all. I just didn't expect them.
Well, these boys will tell you the truth, Walter. As for you, you don't know the difference between a high C and a hiccup.
Don't pay any attention to him. I tell you, this girl's a knockout.
She's a knockout, all right. She'll put you to sleep in 2 minutes.
Oh, vous n'allez pas vous allez vous casser la figure.
Never mind him, honey. Are you ready, Joe?
All set, Walter.
Okay, Yvette, sing your little song.
This song is about an English boy who falls in love with a French girl. Of course, not knowing the language, he expresses himself like this. Je suis ici pas très long. S'il vous plaît, écoute l'accent. Vous avez une grande pile. Je sais my heart. Oh, c'est difficile. Permettez-moi expliquer in my own peculiar way exactly what mon cœur would say. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Je ne sais pas what to do. Vous avez completely stolen my heart. Matin, midi, et le soir, to do wondering how you are. That's the way I felt right from the start. Ah, chérie, my love for you is straightforward. Wish my French was good enough. Oh, I tell you so much more. Mais j'espère que vous comprenez all the little things you mean to me. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. I love you. Oh, my darling, vous êtes très jolie. Qu'est-ce que c'est vous do to me? Absolument, je suis notre friend. Tout le temps, j'essaie de vous. Dream of me a little too. Ah, chérie, je pense this is romance. Ah, my heart. For all your lovely talk. Dites-moi, do you love me too? Je suis happy if you do. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. I love you so. I do. I do. I love you.
Well? What's the matter with you guys? Are you punchy, too? I tell you, she's good.
Now, don't try to influence the jury.
You like her, don't you, Joe?
I'm sorry, Walter.
I told you, Winch. She's the maximum of the minimum. She's nothing.
I am not the minimum of the maximum. I'm something.
Don't mind them, honey. I tell you, she's good, and one of these days you're going to admit it, but out loud. Come on, Yvette.
Ooh, is he sizzling?
Sizzling? He's a ball of fire, a foul ball.
Yowza! Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben Burnett, the old maestro, and all the lads wishing you the moster of the bester. So welcome. And Waller Winchell, the moster of the worster. Mrs. Winchell's very little boy, Walter, has no doubt been boring you with glowing pictures of a certain singing wonder, one Yvette. And I ain't stuttering. Well, my good friends, this is just to inform you that the young lady in question was last night unanimously rejected by a jury of our Broadway peers. If you hear any static on the radio, that will be dear little Walter, the Gable of Gab, trying to explain himself out of that one.
That big crud. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you on the air, on a national hookup, next week. There's a variety broadcast following mine. I'll get your featured spot on it. We'll put this up to Mr. and Mrs. America.
Are you doing all this just to make Mr. Bernie burn down?
No, that's just for laughs. I'd like to see you get across. You rate it.
You are, what'd you say? Okay.
Oh, pardon me.
Cut the clowning. What do you want?
There's a couple of Harvard men outside to see you.
I don't know any Harvard men.
You know these. They got a diploma for you.
Come on, Yvette. You better run along. I'll see you later.
What's on your mind, fellas?
Now, listen, Waller, we don't like to bother you like this again, but the brain still wants to know why you won't stop making those cracks.
I gave you my answer on that, and it still goes.
Is that final?
It's final.
Okay, Waller. Come on.
Say, boss, aren't you taking chances?
No, the worst I can get out of that is a punch in the nose, and a good line about that guy is worth a punch in the nose.
Skip it. Hello, Steve. Am I late?
Oh, hello, Yvette.
Steve, what happened?
Ben Bernie gave it to me.
Ben Bernie?
Well, it wasn't exactly Bernie himself. It was some friends of his. I went down to a publishing house today to play him my song, and they called me a thief. They said they were publishing the same song with exactly the same title, and that it came from Ben Bernie.
Well?
Well, I got 3 of them, but the 4th one, the guy with the piano stool, got me.
Oh, Steve, you should not lose your temper so.
If I ever see that chiseling band leader again, I'll tear out his tongue and wear it for a tie.
I can't believe Mr. Bernie would do a thing like that.
Are you standing up for the guy?
No, but it seems like a mistake.
This is no mistake.
I'm sorry.
I guess this town is too smart for me. Too many angles. I think I'll go back to Boise.
Oh, no, Steve, you must not go away.
Come on.
Where are we going?
To a movie where it's nice and dark.
Hello, Biltmore Florist. This is Sugar Bowl speaking. I'm talking for Ben Bernie. Yeah. Send over the biggest basket of flowers you got to Yvette at the Hotel Langley. Yeah. And enclose this card. I know you'll do right by the old maestro tonight. All me love. Signed, Ben Bernie.
Yeah, and while you're at it, tell him to make up a nice wreath for Winchell, too, of poison ivy.
Yeah. Well, boss, it's all set. Tonight she goes on the air and makes Winchell a hero. Tomorrow night you open your club starring the same girl and make Winchell a 0.
Yeah, and it's just the right date for it, too. Tomorrow is April 1st. April Fool. Winchell's Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Say, did you get my racing form?
I put it in the band room with your headache tablets. Get me the Biltmore Florist again. Hello, Biltmore Florist. This is Sugar Bowles. Listen, I want you to send a dozen orchids to Joan Dover, 113 West 39th Street. And enclose this card. Night after night you are in my dream. I'm yours forever. Sugar. What? Certainly charge it to Ben Bernie.
Guess who?
No other hand could be so sweet. No other touch so tender. Sweetheart.
Itsy bitsy witsy kitsy is it?
Eyes all little itsy witsy bitsy kitsy.
Oh, sugar. That must be the animal in you.
Yeah. The salmon going upstream.
Hey, Sugar, open this door.
Come on. Get in the washroom. Quick. What happened, boss?
Spilled ink on my hand. We'll have to wash it.
Wash them? What you need is a blotter.
What do you...
A blotter.
What do you mean? I'll wash them.
But the hot water is broke.
I'll use cold water.
But the cold water is too cold.
Open that door, will you?
Oh, so you want to wash your hands with cold water, eh? All right. Then I'll open the door.
That of the horse has got you? This hot water is okay.
Well, the man phoned told me it was broke.
Better get me a new fountain pen.
Yeah.
Scram. Got myself a couple of real winners today. Yowza. Yeah. Couple of long shots. I told that janitor to throw this lamp away.
Darling. Darling.
Get me out of here. Get me out.
Darling, where are you?
In here.
Sweetheart. Oh, my darling.
Get me out.
Don't get excited,
Get me
darling.
out.
I'll get you out. Don't get excited, honey. Oh, my darling. Wait a minute.
Flowers for Yvette.
Pretty big basket.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what a job for a guy with hay fever.
Hey, Steve. Take these up to Yvette, will you? Yvette. Yeah, some basket, isn't it? Must be from that fellow that calls her every day. Oh, what's the matter? Nothing.
Come in. Oh.
Flowers for you.
Oh, Steve, how sweet. Oh. I thought they were from you.
That's what I thought you thought. Who are they from?
Just a friend. Are you coming to my podcast tonight?
Don't try to change the subject. Who's your friend?
Oh, nobody you know.
I know you'll do right by the old maestro tonight, all me love, but... Ben Burney, what have you got to do with him?
Oh, he just sent me the flowers to wish me good luck.
But you told me you didn't know him.
Well, I don't exactly.
And I suppose he's the fellow that's been calling you every day.
Yes, but he... Oh, Steve, you don't understand. It's all a joke.
It's a joke, all right, but it's on me, and I'm not laughing.
No, it's on Mr. Winchell. You see, Mr. Burney is really my friend. I work for him.
You work for him?
Well, it's like this. My name is Eugenie. And Mr. Burney, he brought me here from France. I was to sing for him at his club. But Mr. Winchell, he spoiled everything. So then I... Oh, it's too hard to explain, no, but you must believe me. It's not what you think.
Well, why didn't you tell me about this before?
Because it's a secret. Mr. Winchell doesn't know.
Well, if it is true, it's a rotten trick. You know what Ben Burney did to me. If you really cared about me, you couldn't have had anything to do with a guy like that.
But I know there's been a mistake. I tried to speak to him.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm fed up. I'm fed up with this town and all the people in it. It's full of chiselers and schemers and smart guys. It walks all over fellas like me. There's a bus leaving at 10 o'clock tonight for Boise, Idaho, and I'm going to be on it.
But Steve... J'en ai assez. Je vais vous dire que j'en ai assez.
Wait a minute. What's all that mean?
That means I quit.
Quit? That's illegitimate.
Why, you're on a contract.
I don't care. I'm in love. And besides, you sing for boy song.
What boy? What song?
That song you gave me to learn.
Do you mean Sweet Someone? Do you know the guy that wrote that song?
He's my boyfriend.
Well, knock me down. We've been looking for that guy all over.
Where is he now?
What do you want him for?
I like his work. I want some more songs.
Oh, then you did not steal his song?
Steal it? Why, Ben's already given it to the publisher with the kid's name on it. Look. There it is.
Sure. Now, look, Yvette, I don't know what this is all about, so help me. But you can't quit on me now. I'll take care of your boyfriend.
It's too late, Mr. Burney. He's going away tonight, and I'm going with him.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't do that to us. You gotta make that broadcast.
I'll get your boyfriend. Just tell me where he's going to be.
He is leaving at 10 o'clock tonight on a bus to Idaho, Boise.
Idaho, Boise? Well, don't worry. Wherever he is, we'll get him.
Sure.
You can't bring him back. He's very angry with you.
I promise you, we'll get him back. I'll show him this.
Now, don't worry about a thing, honey. I'll give him a job.
Well, all right. But if you fail me, je reviens ici, je vous coupe la gorge. Et à vous aussi.
I understand you perfectly.
Let's get that bus station.
Idaho, Boise. That's in Utah.
Flash, New York. Your correspondent urges you all to keep your dials tuned to the same station for the next program. You will hear that much talked about singer, Yvette, a new and refreshing personality whose voice, we predict, will burn up the airwaves and burn up Ben Burney.
That's a nice deep grave he's digging for himself.
Yeah, but we're going to be in it with him unless we find that kid in a hurry.
Hey, Sailor, give it the whip, will you?
You're listening to the 5-Star Variety program, brought to you by the makers of the Pearly Smile toothpaste. Smile, darn you, smile.
If you're gloomy, pay attention to me. If you're cranky, try a rainbow for a hanky. Be a good sport. Now don't you be a sore loser. Be a good sport. It's great to be a good loser. Try to be kind and be forgiving. Don't cry over spilled milk. The cows have to make a living. So be a good sport. What if today has its sorrow? The weather report may show a lovely tomorrow. Even if you live to be 100, life is still too short. So be a good egg, be a good scout, and be a good sport.
I said, have you got a radio?
Yeah.
Turn it on, will you? Station WTM. There's a program I've got to hear.
Over here.
And now we bring you the girl that Walter Winchell predicts will be the newest singing star, that Parisian nightingale, Yvette Yvette.
There's a someone for everyone. If you look at the proper time and place, you'll be greet love and meet love face to face. There's a someone for everyone. Fate was kind, oh so very kind to me. All at once.
Give me a ticket to Boise, Idaho.
There he is, Steve.
Why, you...
Wait a minute, pal. We got something to show you.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Why, well, that's my song.
Sure it is.
Now listen, Steve, I'm your friend. I got a message for you.
That is driving me crazy. Sweet someone, I'm glad I found you. I'm building my world around you. For heaven sent you and meant you to be a sweet, adorable someone. For no one but me.
So you see, Stevie, old boy, it was just a mix-up all the way around.
A mix-up? It was chaos.
Okay, Mr. Bernie, I'll take your word. But I gotta go now. I gotta see Yvette.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't see her now. She's with Winchell.
Yeah, but you guys told me...
After tomorrow night, you can do anything you like, but please give us a break until then.
Yeah, and if he ain't telling you the truth, you can punch him in the eye again.
Don't worry, I will.
Sweet someone, I'm glad I found you. I'm beating my world all around you. For heaven sent you and meant you to be a sweet, adorable someone. For no one in the world are you are a
You have just been listening to Yvette Yvette, Walter Winchell's new singing discovery.
Is there someone waiting to see me?
No, Miss Yvette. No one that I know anything about.
Oh, have there been no telephone calls?
No, not yet. But I guess there'll be plenty from now on.
Oh, I mean a personal call.
Oh, no. No, there hasn't been anything.
Oh, thank you.
Yvette, you were grand. Now let Bernie alibi.
What time is it, please?
5 after 10. Why?
It's too late.
Too late.
He's gone.
Who's gone?
My Steve.
Steve? What are you talking about?
Steve is the boy I was going to marry, but now I have lost him.
Who's Steve?
Oh, you don't know him. He's from another country, Idaho, Boise.
Does your father know about this?
I have no father.
What?
I'm not who you think I am at all. I work for Ben Burney, but I will not know his part everything.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
I am Eugenie. This is not a joke on you.
You're the girl I exposed?
Yes. And I was to bring you to the opening tomorrow night, and then everybody would laugh at you. But no, I'm glad they won't laugh at you. You've been very good to me. And Mr. Burney, who?
I feel like a guy like that. I never gave Bernie credit for having that many brains. But I gotta hand it to him. He put one over on me.
How can I get to Idaho, Boise?
How can you get to Idaho, Boise? How can we both get there?
Wait a minute. Sugar, you better go and see if she's back yet. We'll wait here.
Okay, boss.
We gotta be very careful. Winchell may still be with her.
I get it, Mr. Burney.
Yvette, did she get in yet?
No, she hasn't come in.
You know where she is?
No, sir. Would you care to leave a message?
No, never mind.
And so I had to come out in front of the curtain 14 times, Mr. Burney. It was the biggest smash in the history of Boise, Idaho.
She ain't back yet.
I guess she's still with Waller. All right, get in. You can't take any chances. We'll see her tomorrow. I'll tell you what you do. Tomorrow night before the opening, you get down to the florist and get the biggest bouquet you can find for Yvette. And charge it to me.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Burney.
Okay, buddy, the Waldorf.
There was a man here just now to see you, Miss Yvette.
With a big hat? The boy who works here?
No, this fellow had kind of a... sort of a face.
Oh. Thank you. Yes?
Hello, honey. This is Joan.
Yes.
Mr. Winchell asked me to call you. He hasn't found Steve yet, but we've checked all the bus terminals, and no one of his description left town tonight.
Well, then you think he's still in the city?
He is, unless he's a groundhog. But we'll keep right on checking. Now, listen, you drop down at the office in the morning, and we may have some word for you. In the meantime, if I find out anything, I'll let you know.
But you sure he's still here?
I'm positive he is. And we'll find him, too.
Oh, thank you. Yippee!
Get a load of this, fellas, in the Journal's radio column. Yvette of Winchell fame clicked solidly in her debut over the airwaves last night. She is really unusual. We wonder what Ben Burney will have to say now.
What have I got to say? Marvelous.
And get this, another rave in the World Telly. Yvette may not be the most remarkable singer ever heard by these patient ears, but she certainly has the most ingratiating delivery.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Next, here comes the king.
Hello, Pete.
Hello, Walter.
Hiya, fellas.
Hi, boy.
Hello, Winch.
Well, Amy Pie, looks as if I owe you a wee bit of an apology.
You mean about last night?
Yeah, I've just been reading my obituary. She was really swell.
Be yourself, Ben. Have you seen my column for tonight?
You know I never read your column till I'm ready to fall asleep.
Well, I've got something in there ought to keep you awake. Here's a copy.
The New York correspondent can take it as well as dish it out. We hate to admit it, but Ben Burney has finally compelled us to salute and salam. So what? So this. We have just learned that Yvette, the songstress we praise so highly, and Eugenie, who failed to win our esteem, are one and the same.
I surrender, dear.
But how in the world did you ever find it out?
Oh, I get around.
Yeah, but you don't get around soon enough, Winch.
Oh, I suppose the whole town's in her.
Not yet, but it will be tonight.
You're coming to the opening, aren't you, Waller? Just to be a good sport?
Sure, Ben. Never let it be said that Winchell is a sore loser. I'll be there. Maybe we can both get a laugh out of it.
Attaboy. Let me buy you a drink. Oscar, bring Mr. Winchell a horse's neck.
Backing right up.
You know, Ben, I still don't know how you did it. Where did you ever get that French font? He was the one that fooled me. But you know, after a couple of days, I began to suspect.
Oh, sure you did.
Yeah. A wise guy, you big bozo.
You were still in a fog tonight. You've had audition at the Manila Club.
Boss, it's that mob. They've got Yvette.
What?
We were getting in a cab outside the office, and they shoved me away and grabbed her.
I tried to stop them, Mr. Winchell, but they slugged me. Did you notify headquarters?
Joan wouldn't let me till we saw you.
No, they left this.
Read this. I better get back to the office.
I'll go with you. I'm the cause of all this.
I don't know what good you can do, but come on.
Boss, is there anything I can do?
The best thing you guys can do is keep this quiet.
I'll have to make a report of this, Mr. Winchell.
That can wait, too. Hello? Yes? What? Who won the ball game? You want the sports department. Hello? Yes?
Now get this, because I'm only going to say it once. You know the Mill River Road? Be there an hour from now. Park near the bridge until a car coming toward you flickers its headlights. Then turn around and follow it. Bring 50 G's, unmarked bills.
Hello? 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 Operator, see if you can trace that call. That was it, all right. They want $50,000. Ben, you've got to come with me. You've got to explain that this girl is not who they think she is.
Anything you say, Waller.
Haven't got a gun on you, have you?
A gun? No.
Here, take this. I've got one in the car. They don't expect you, Ben. That's just in case of a tie.
And scary, isn't it, Waller?
Yeah.
Look.
That's it. Here we go.
Pull it up there, Muggsy.
Get out and keep them high.
Who is this mug?
That's Ben Burney.
Did you bring the money?
No, I couldn't get a hold
Where's
of
the
it.
money? That's all we want to know.
Fellas, you've made a mistake. That girl isn't who you think she is. Burney's been trying to rib me.
Sure, we know, but where's the dough?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Ben, will you explain it to him, please?
Why, you see...
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
So you didn't bring the money, huh?
I couldn't get a
What
hold
do you think?
It's 8 o'clock. All right. I'll give you until 11 p.m. to get here with the dough and no conversation. And if it ain't here by then, all right, get along. Hey, where you going?
Well,
Stay where you are and shut up. We're going to hold on to this guy, too, just to make sure there's no double cross.
But I need him. He can help me raise the money.
Get going. Oh, tough guy. Come on, get out of here. Put it on.
Fellas, do you have to do this?
Shut up or I'll slap you right in the kisser.
Yes, come on, get in this car.
How are we doing, Waller? Marvelous. I'll tell you what to do. What? Take him over to the farmhouse and keep his mind on his troubles for about 2 hours.
Okay.
Move over there.
Quick, will you, fellas? Winch'll be back soon. He's a regular guy.
Quiet! Get off me.
Get me Sugar at the Club Casino. Hello, Sugar. This is Walter Winchell. I've got a message for you from Ben. He'll be a little late, but he wants you to go ahead with the arrangements just as they are.
But where is Ben?
He won't be there for another hour. He's all tied up.
What time is it, fellas?
You got about 20 minutes left, buddy.
I thought Winchell was your pal. He is. He'll show up. He wouldn't let me down at a time like this.
Well, I hope not, for your sake.
Say, boys, would you mind turning on the radio? I want to hear my opening.
If you don't shut up, I'll put an opening in you.
Oh, give him a break. He won't be with us long.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're broadcasting from Ben Burney's Club Casino, bringing you a description of the opening of the Old Maestro's new floor show. The festivities are about to begin, and the ringside tables are crowded with celebrities from far and near. I've never seen so many flowers. In fact, it almost looks like a funeral. I mean, it...
He was right the first time.
Yes.
Now, don't worry. Mr. Winchell promised you that Steve will be here, and he'll be here.
Yes, but Mr. Bernie promised me the same thing last night.
Oh, Bernie, his word is as good as his band. And you can hear his band. You gotta get out of here. Hide, quick.
What's the matter?
Oh, we forgot about those two. They mustn't see you. Hurry,
Where
hide.
should I go?
In the powder room and stay there till I call you.
Hello, Johnny.
Hi.
Hello, Joan.
Hiya, fella. Oh.
How's Ben taking it?
He's scared stiff. He's about to pass out.
Well, bring him over now. Everything's all set. Come on, we gotta get out of
What's
here.
the matter?
Winchell tipped off the cops.
What a dirty double-crosser.
We gotta get going.
Is the girl okay?
Yeah, she won't talk.
What are you going to do with this guy?
What do you think?
Oh.
Come on, Joe.
Just a minute, cowboy. Where are you going?
Inside, it's all right. I'm expected.
Got a reservation?
Reservation? I was born on one.
Oh, smart guy.
Now, just a minute, brother.
Keep moving.
Hey, but listen
We better
here.
get out of here. I don't want any more trouble.
Now, are you guys going to get out of here, or do I call these cops?
Come on, Boise.
Broadway's been vaccinated, inoculated with a new kind of germ or worm that's permeated the atmosphere. Mister, I choose to be the first to say the gay white way is hot, but not what it used to be. Where's the booming, the zip and the zooming, the rhythmic beat of a million feet, the march to success, to failure strife. All of them echo the siren of life, the honking of horns, the screeching of brakes, the clanging of cars. The glory of it all has been replaced by the plinkety-plunk of sweet guitars. Broadway's gone Hawaii. There's a Honolulu feeling stealing through the air. Broadway's gone Hawaii. They've all gone nuts about hula huts about old Times Square. Torch song singers have given up Frankie and Johnny, Kamehameha and Huma Huma Nuka and Sweet Leilani. Broadway's gone Every hot spot features those grand stirred creatures. Go away and play a song out to the chain. Everybody's gone.
I think we ought to put his feet in a keg of cement and dump him in the ocean.
Oh, you can't do that. It takes cement too long to harden. Let's just shoot him and toss him in a ditch.
Nah, that's old-fashioned. That leaves evidence. Let's just tie some weights to his shoes and drop him off a pier. That's nice and peaceful. No noise, no blood.
And no burning.
No.
Take care of the night watchman, Muggsy. Okay. Nice work, Muggsy.
All right, Walter. But remember what you promised.
Don't worry, it's a bargain.
You know how it is. A guy at the head of the cleaning and dyeing racket can't take that kind of thing. The brain ain't sensitive. He don't mind if you call him a chiseler, a public enemy, or a rat. But when you call him a former pants presser, that hurts.
Yes, I know. It isn't dignified.
No.
But tell him to have my pants back at 5 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please return to your seats? We're about to have a special announcement from Walter Winchell. Ladies and gentlemen of the Club Casino, and you of the National Network, you are present or listening because Ben Burney promised you a sensational surprise. This surprise is going to be so sensational that it will surprise even Ben Burney. I don't want to bore you with all the details, but briefly the story is this. Some time ago, Burney brought a singer over here from France.
The dock's clear now. Let's get this over with.
I tell you, I'm a regular fella. The gang knows me.
Come on, move. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the tables would turn. In a few seconds, you will see Ben Burney and his guard of honor. Of course, there must be absolute quiet until the greatest death scene since Camille is over. And so, Mr. and Mrs. America, we now present a little one-act drama entitled The Last Moments of Ben Burney, and It's About Time. The scene, a dark and deserted waterfront. Professor, if you please, the waves.
All right, get going. Boys, I tell you I'm okay. Ask Red. Ask Joe. Ask Johnny the Jib.
You shut up. You're disturbing the fish.
What for?
Get up.
I've got to live. I've got a career in pictures.
That's what we're shooting you for. Okay, Phil, tie on those weights.
Please, fellas.
All right, Lug. Now you can speak your last words.
No. Oh, my gosh. I forgot to pay my insurance.
Okay, Phil. Let him have it.
No.
Stop! Don't shoot that man! Here I am with the money!
That's Winchell. Don't shoot.
Cops are right behind him. It's the double cross. Let him have it anyway.
Hello, Ben. You look as though you've just seen a ghost.
Well, I'll be
You are, Ben. You are.
Well, I started this so I can't score. But, boy, you sure gave me the fright of my life.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Okay, Rush.
gentlemen, I now want to present the cause of it all, my latest discovery, Yvette.
Your latest discovery? Why, I'm the guy who brought her over.
I know, but I'm the guy who put her over.